Enemy spotted. They are far.
Nobody panics, but we got bandits out there.
This way,
Calling
perhaps.
to us. Optics here. Sniper. Optics here. Sniper.
Enemy there. Opponent over there.
Looting here. Nemesis here. Target over there. Also, my marker. Enemy over there. Go that way.
Let us go there.
Backpack here. Level 2. Extended energy magazine here. Level 2.
Extended light mag here. Level 3. Shield battery here.
Optics here. Close range.
Always better than iron sights.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 2.
Tango spotted. Danger close.
Hostile spotted. Enemy over there. An enemy landed near me. Such negative energy. The enemy's far.
Opponent here.
We got company, people.
Contact with rival.
Sorry about that, folks.
Relocate there.
Had a couple of technical difficulties in the background. What have we missed? 19 squads. Eternal Photon gone. PMKZ, how you going, my friend? What do we got here? MDI White. And a little bit of an engagement with Akuma. BKMDY creeping up behind to try and get involved.
Let's go.
Tom Yam Kung. And they've recently signed Blackhand. Strafing Flame, the first one to drop. At the hands of Dexter. Easy Flash now, throwing in some marks to try and get some space between them and whoever the other team was. I missed who it was. Oh, Dexter, that's right. Oh, 142 from Bugie. Beautiful R9 shots. And a Carter match. Bugie going down now. It's all up to Easy Flash now. And just like that, Blackhand eliminated Tom Young Kung. A lot of people setting up for an early zone. This is what we like to see. Challenger teams take note. We've got VKMDY chasing MDY White. Everyone will just be charging up. Shields. Trying to get some damage. Maybe a free knock. A free thirst. DWAR and Moist. Very close to each other. A couple of nasty angles on that building too. You got to watch out for those windows. Alright. And we got Akuma. The tables have turned. They're now coming up behind VKMDY, and I don't think VKMDY are aware of it either. If they weren't, they are now. A couple of cracks coming in. I think everyone will have quite a few bats stored at the moment. Hopefully it's showing on the overlay so you can see. Pardon me. Alright, which way do you think this pulls? I think it's always got a bit of a pig's tail pattern about it. So it should be... maybe on this west side. They all seem fairly confident it's going to be north-northeast.
Let's head that way.
Have a scroll through and see what sort of shields we're working with at the moment. Everyone should have purple and blue by now. Gopgap's still wearing a napkin. That's not ideal. What do you got? X and Y here. Managing to get the res off in the smoke. Shooting diamonds. That's all I would say. Should get a full reset out of this. I want to know who they're fighting, but I just... oh. Staging. It's Truth Esports. Truth Esports still all blues as well. So X and Y do have the advantage here. Oh, getting a lovely crack on a Valk there from a distance too. Switch out and see how Truth opt to play this. Make sure we're not missing too much up the top. Playing relatively passive considering they're so close to each other. Nice little 70 there from Natsu. Good to see Natsu playing. Oh, man's reaction time is too quick. XMYYC down, Junior down as well, all up to 1. Unfortunately for XMY, they have been eliminated. Well played by Truth. At a disadvantage and still getting the win. BAU on the outside here. Underneath the mighty Dreamfire, there's the Cobra RE. One thing I would not want to run into. Gopgap's finally upgraded that napkin. AGL coming very close to 505. Truth got quite a journey ahead of them. Everyone should be fairly well behaved at the top here. Just want to see what happens with World Not Fair and Akuma with their recent Orc-Chan pickup. One of Nice Wig's favourites. Alright, where do we think this zone pulls? There's a lot of betting it's going to be up here, but do you trust them? Or do you think it's going to shock them all and pull away? Do another quick scout. VKMDY playing the tunnel. What's this? AGL and 505. 2 Searolds out. Out come the muck balls. Are they going to fight for the building, or are they going to coexist? That is the question. Mech's getting a little bit acrobatic. AGL just sort of scooting around. It's not giving me the... There it is. We've got a Maggie. Alright. See how that plays out. Out comes the ball. It's absolute chaos. Still just a bit of an aerobatics show at the moment. Acrobatics show, I should say. 505 still in the building. 3 blues. AGL 3 purples. We saw how the last blue v purple ended up. Will this one end the same? Go on board with the mighty mechs. Almost getting a crack there. Getting challenged by the bang from AGL. Double swung too. It's now in a 2v3 and a disadvantage with the shields for 505. Go on board with VC, throwing out some muck balls. Forgotten down 2 now. You'd have to think V's going to run here. It's the stick, but unfortunately not enough. 505 eliminated early. VK, MDY flying over. They'll be getting peppered by just about every team on the map at the moment.
Let's check out this area.
Akuma with a late rotate, probably the safest team at the moment. Ooh, and just as I say that, Kevin's just taking a stab. What do you see, Lachim? What do you see, Tampan? Nothing. Oh, lovely 105. Wasn't enough to get the down though. Such a tight angle. It must be frustrating. The gold shield coming in clutch there. 1 cell is all it took to save his life. Getting peppered from IBG up the top. Onic hanging on the outside, just waiting to get involved. They can hear the noise. Moist the same. See if they can get some cheeky angles. They're worried they're going to get pushed here. MDY White now forcing themselves on a Moist building. 2 on the stairs, but MT drops drops 1. And they're just going to reset. Diwa trying to prevent that from happening. MT getting it down with the thermite. 1 green box and 1 res required. MDY White eliminated. Here comes World Not Fair. They want to get involved as well. There's muck balls and bang smokes everywhere, slowing down the pushes. We got Dewa. We got, oh my gosh, Dreamfire. Moist Esports. Too many fights to watch. Dewa actually getting eliminated there. I'm gonna have to stick on 1 fight and try and document the whole thing. MT's res getting, heal getting cancelled. Waltzy actually getting dropped. Are they still downstairs? They are, and a full 3 by the looks as well. World Not Fair. They're going to set up downstairs, make sure no one can push in them and try and finish this Moist off here. Pricey getting down, which means it's only MT left. No, Moist eliminated. The building just got ransacked. VKMDY taking the 2nd level of this center building. IBG still up the top. It's on again, same building, World Not Fair. At the hands of Asia, 2 shooting diamonds. Switch. Tom Young Kung down to a 1 now as well. Oh my gosh, Dexter, the hipfire was insane. Tom Young Kung eliminated, and it's on again. It doesn't stop. It's all up to Kevin by himself, but World Not Fair now eliminated. Where's the other engagement? We've got AGL, IBG, VKMDY, Casa down to 1. There's a Kraber in play. How are they playing this? Oh my gosh. Give me Akuma. They're going to play the bottom level. They got ITR on the top. They're seemingly unaware. They've seen him now. And it does pull away this side. Moist had such a good building. Everyone knew it as well. IBG still peppering from a distance. Jarrow getting it down there. Switch. Jarrow's got the bang stick.
Right there. Salvaging over there.
Just sniffing out, trying to see what he can find. They know there's a team underneath him now. Is there still... Well, they've got SWQ as well. SWQ's down to 2 and VKMDY still just the 1. Nearly impossible to get a res off at this point. ITR and Akuma just burning through utility by the looks. Give me the switch. There we are. Ork-chan still on a blue. Muckball's coming out to slow the push, but here come the nades. These are going to hurt too if they're not careful. Oh, that was a huge PK. Oh my gosh, Crusader going down first. Oh, it was a massive. Almost getting the 1 clip, but it's not enough. Akuma eliminated at the hands of ITR. BRU second level as well. Now Casa's going to have to look out here. Seems to be unaware that they've got company. Focused on the catalyst in the distance. BRU down below. Dreamfire back to a 3. Moist still... sorry, Truth still quite well set up. Adele Wolves in a very good spot at the moment. They can just creep their way in. BRU do seem very aware of the fact that inside the ring are coming. They're going to try and hold them out as long as possible because that zone is going to hurt. And the down coming out with the creeping barrage. Inside the ring, automatically down to a 2 with their backs against the ring. Huge redirect. Almost getting the down. Oh my god, how many hands does Bangalore have? ITR now down to a 1. Oh, getting eliminated on the edge. How do IBG play this? Oh no! Eliminated on the drop. There are so many C-rolls. SWQ eliminated. Adele Wells peppering from a distance. Go on board with the Onyx boys. In a very good spot. They found themselves a nice little nook and cranny to sit in. Truth Esports and Dreamfire. Nutsu now going hard with a hip fire. There is a shield swap, but can he grab it? Almost getting the 1 clip and the beatdown on Pipe. Trying to get the finish off, but that purple knockdown is just causing issues. Down to a 1. The arcs are too strong. Dreamfire winning that. Last 2 teams, Onyx getting the res and Dreamfire. Red, red, red. Red, purple, purple. Dreamfire already on the hunt. They're going straight in. Quick bird's eye view to see where they are. Now they know. Getting all that util ready. I don't know if they're going to use a Valk as a distraction or weapons first, util last. Oh, getting caught mid-jets. Onyx straight down to a 2v3, and that's all up to Shads. Dreamfire, Game 1 champions, making it look easy. GG. Go to a quick match summary.
We have our Apex champions.
Pardon me. Just going to update the scores now as we go. I do apologise. The custom command's not working for me. DF just a higher class. DF very, very good indeed. The boys are insane. Put that code in. Alright, scores have been updated. Second game loading up. Should be in there momentarily. What do we think of the first game? Might get some predictions going in the next one. Have a bit of fun and chat. Just while I fire everything up. And get a bit of Yukoi spam, eh? Yukoi with a raid. Thank you for the raid, my brother. Happy moment. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Does that mean I'm special? Very special. I followed you. Don't fall into my team ever again, please. All right, we'll get a prediction up for the next game. What do you think? We'll just do a straight up team choice or something to do with kills, legend comp? What do you want? DBG Assman thinks moist. The score are wrong. Hummergerd not even playing. It can't be wrong. Give me 1 second. I'll put the game on while I fix it up. Dreamfighter, Dar Walls. I wonder why it did that. I do apologise. Good catch, whoever that was. I'll update them now. Hermagurd almost got a free pass. That should be fixed now. Alright, I don't think we have any contests on this map, but I believe there's one on Storm Point, so for now we'll just keep an eye on what's going on and try not to miss anything like we did in the first game. Oh, it is on. My gosh, I'm blind. VKMDY. Azu's down. It's a eternal photon down to 1 now as well with the mighty Mozambique, but it's not enough. Eternal photon. First team eliminated game 2. Gold shotgun bolt in the crafter. That is just not a good idea. Why would that be a thing? AGL, BRU sharing most of Skyhook. SWQ and Akuma also very close, and obviously we got a frag split. Go on board with Blackhand and see what they look like now that they've got a slight upgrade. The Org buff not really helping for Bugie's shield. Oh, look at that. Just as we said it. It's gone from a napkin to a blue, so that's very good. Just keep the map up and try and keep an eye on everyone. Moist heading in the general direction. Looks like 505 and Onic are about to run straight into each other. Max has spotted him. VC and Max still wearing napkins too, so not a good spot for them. Onic in a very similar situation, so they're both going to play passive. Try and avoid engaging. TYK getting very close. Moist probably haven't heard the noise. And Adal Wall's not too far off either, so there's potential for a bit of a centralisation of fights here. Centralisation. Lots of early rotates. There's Moist peppering Onic. We'll go on board with X and Y here. They're very close to Moist. They've sniffed them out, so they know where they are now. Nightbot, slow down. IBG, WNF also head-to-head at the moment. Looks like IBG going to rotate, try and hold them out. Potentially, or they're just going to pick their building and set up. MT with the skill rifle. Get a beautiful 66 there. Orkchan Natsu. Oh, it's on at Dome. How did we miss that? Go on board with Truth as they are at a disadvantage. See if they can pull off the 2v3 here. Akuma and Truth Esports fighting just about as far away from zone as you can get. And it's automatically a 1v3 now. If this... I'm going to let him do his work. Oh my gosh, that's 2. It is now a 1v1. Oh, Limo coming in clutch. That he had half a napkin and a slither of health. My god, that was nearly a clip.
You cannot see Boreas's bright
That's how quickly it can change. BRU and Dewa united. As Brenny would say, shooting diamonds.
antagonist.
We should maneuver to that area. Target spotted. Enemy spotted. Never mind.
Oh, you said dome and I missed it. I wasn't looking at chat. I apologise. Good thing he had 500 light ammo to burn through. Oh, and the return fire hits just as hard as he did.
G7 scout here. Handles like an AR. Good mid-range.
Why is DF and IBG shield interchanged? What do you mean?
Keeping my eye on this spot.
Where did X and Y go? They chose the small building instead of the middle of lava siphon. Jaro, is he out of cells or is just choosing? There we go.
Shield battery here.
Very dangerous at this level to be going that long without shielding up. X and Y very split at the moment. That's quite an overextend. You get punished for that if you're not careful. Dreamfire stuck in the choke here. Blackhand flying straight over VKMDY.
Let's go.
Now they have the potential to hold them out. They do share quite a bit of space on the edge, so it might be okay for both teams. Doesn't take long to get your shield ripped off at this level either, so you do have to be careful. Make sure nothing else is going on. Does look like Akuma are
Enemy there.
very close to TYK down the bottom.
Shield battery.
He didn't notice till after he went there.
Have an enemy.
Play nice, you two.
Watch it. Enemy there.
Another bogey.
Checking for loot over there.
Let's check that place out.
Pugie getting downed. I missed that just then too. No more Twitch chat for me. So Blackhand, the newly signed Blackhand, now down to a duo. All the movement in the world is not going to save you from that gun. It is disgusting. VKMDY on the hunt. They will not settle for one. They want to get as many as they can, and it looks like Strafing's going to offer himself up as a sacrifice here. And they've let him get away. BRU have heard the noise. They're coming to check out what's going on. They know where SWQ is, but it looks like Blackhand may be safe for now. Akuma now have taken center of lava. Moist still sitting pretty. Have they got a Watson? No Watson. You've got Onic and Dreamfire sharing a wall. MDY White trying to shoot Dewa out of the sky with no luck. I think I've just decided I need a second screen, one with the map up and one with the game up. That way you can see your POV and I can see the map. Big brain.
Let's go that way.
Looks like Black Hand are going into craft.
Let's relocate there.
VKMDY, SWQ, likely to be the next two to run into each other. Dreamfire and Onyx still sharing a wall.
Survey beacon over there.
Look him made out. Dad upset. There you go, Meta. Yeah, Nemesis is absolutely balanced. I think they should nerf it and accidentally make it hit scan, even though it basically already is. MDY White trying to hold out WNF here.
Black hole and loot this area.
Never mind.
One thing's for sure, if they try and hold them out, they can't Valk ult out, so they're going to force them into them. So whether or not they want to fight, they're just about to. Pricey, no, MT getting it down.
Never mind. Let it go. The enemy's far. Never mind.
And it's on now. They've said enough is enough. You're trying to hold us, we're going to take the fight to you. They might actually wait out the Seer ult here and give themselves the upper hand. Burn through the enemy Seer ult and then throw theirs.
The enemy's far off.
They are slowly creeping up behind, trying to figure out what the noise is. Likewise with 505, they both sent a scout and BRU.
Spotted an enemy over there.
It's gone from one team holding another out to a colourful array of teams,
Say we go there.
all trying to get involved. Still 18 teams left, third zone closing soon. If we could get some of the CC games to look like this, we'd be happy campers. Hopefully there's a couple of you in chat
I say we go there.
taking notes. Notes wouldn't be enough to help me. That's why I'm on this side of the screen.
Over there. I see an opponent here.
It's a stalemate at the moment. BRU watching both chokes. There's a double Seer ult down here. We'll give that a break for a minute. Daywar and AGL. The Maggie. The mighty Maggie from J1. Hitting both of them with the ball. Lahim getting the down off that. Sorry, Lahim getting downed off that. How are Daywar going to play this? Automatically at a disadvantage. Nice little R9 shots. Unfortunately, it's not enough. All up to Baz now and just gets steamrolled, unfortunately. Everyone else fairly contained within a building. We'll go back up here. MDY White. Oh no. Fayu. All by themselves. Getting a nice crack on both though. Seer and Horizon. Got a white shield to play, but it's not going to be enough. Now, the cleanup crew is here. BRU going to come in and try and get some half-health shield swaps. Lala Bang going for the 150-metre punch. Gobgab's getting the first down. Orkchan also getting it down on player K. Akuma eliminated. Everyone waiting for the fights to start before they engage. We've given this fight a chance to run its course. We might have to check back down this side of the map now. BRU heading off. Pardon me, 505 looking to hold out WNF. Make assumptions on how we think that's going to play. IBG getting the res and the reset. Inside the ring and TYK. Killerpos and 8. Killerpos by himself now. Ziki actually getting the down on Asia, which is ironic. Dreamfire now trying to hold out AGL. ITR just getting the thirst on Dex. Make sure that... Oops, sorry about that. Make sure the KP count. AGL, here comes Dreamfire. Our winners from game 1. 2 going down, though. Getting stuck in the choke. They held that for so long. And now the team that was sharing a wall with them earlier is now here to clean up. See it rolled out. Some lovely... Oh, my gosh. Fussy dropping like potatoes there. Rux and Shad's backing up, going to try and stick to res. Comes some defensive car shots. Oh my gosh, Onic turning that around so well. AGL eliminated, and here's the choke-on fight. WNF eliminated. 505 cleaning up the last 2 members of WNF there. Killerpos still left all by himself on the edge of zone. Look at that pick from Moist. If there's one thing they do better than everyone, it is call zone or call a safe place. 505 and BRU now got gaps down, Mechs down, IBG and Blackhand in the background. 505 eliminated the likes of BRU.
We could jet over there.
Oh my gosh. Calm me down. Heck and Legacy left. Onic playing above them. Go on board with Panna and see what out. Oh my gosh. Out of the sky. Rather than full sending, Panna's going to back up a little bit, play smart, play safe. Pricey getting the down on easy flash in the distance. Panna getting the down to it. Oh my gosh, ITR eliminated and the Dull Wolves getting killed. It's all happening at once in the most obscure places on the map. BRU and Blackhand sharing the edge of the cliff here. One high, one low. Look at that call from X and Y. They moved early. Lovely shots. Tom Yum. Unfortunately, Killerpot was getting caught out. TYK eliminated. VKMDY still a duo. IBG on the hunt. Panna down at the moment. They're going to stick this res and getting involved. Managed to get the res off, but at what cost? Player K still relatively healthy considering it looks like they are going to get a full reset. We'll do a quick scroll through the teams. Oh my gosh, it's on over here now. Blackhand eliminated just as I click on them. BRU, SWQ. The last 2 remaining on this section of the map. If you could all stop fighting at the same time, it would be greatly appreciated. Onic just looking for some picks at the moment. They want to see if they can get some cheeky little angles. Get some third parties. Gold longbow for when. BKMDY still a duo, everyone else still 3s. Yeah, still 3s. Onic do have some nice angles. Oh, that nade could be huge, and it is. Lullaban going down. That nade was massive from Shads. Trying to... Oh my god. See how the remaining teams in BRU play this. I didn't realise that X and Y's in the building. Tries to get the thermite off, but not enough time. All up to flow. Needs to grab the banner so we can get a shield swap, but that zone is far too strong. We'll switch over to, if I can find Moist. Moist still very healthy. They're in a fairly safe spot at the moment. IBG playing safe. X and Y have actually been forced out of their building. They're getting sent by Onic. Onic getting shot in the cheek, so I feel like I've been on Onic quite a bit tonight. I'm trying to get a different POV, but there is just too much happening. X and Y are getting eliminated, and Rux just wearing that nade. Oh my gosh, this could be the end for Onic here. Fussy's the last one left. There's no shield swaps in sight. It's going to play safe. Get a nice little hidey hole. VK to Y. Relatively safe in the caravan. BRU getting eliminated. 5 squads left. 6th zone. Final zone just about to start coming in. SWQ down to 1. Moist, very healthy 3 in a fairly good spot. Fussy the last one. Potential res for Onic. Pony getting the finish on aimbot from SWQ, which means SWQ now eliminated. This is going to make for a very interesting final zone. I believe Moist still in the best spot. Fussy trying to get an angle there. Those R3 shots far too good. Still 2 left from VKMDY. They're relatively safe, but they're not center zone. Pana trying to get an early knock on Moist. That looks like they know they've got the favourable position. Let's go on board with Moist and see how they can hold it. They've actually lost Waltzy, so it's empty and Pricey left. They got the artificial wall. Did someone just get shot out of the sky? Oh my god, the spike's getting it down. That zone's going to be right on their back too. VK MDY 2, IBG, very healthy 3. Can't see the diamonds there, but the Seer ult is actually out. VK MDY getting eliminated. And Iron Blood Gaming taking game 2. Wow, they really turned that around. Moist getting unlucky there with the spikes straight after the res. Let's go, IBG. Have a quick look at the match summary while I update the scores. All right, the scores. Scores have been updated. Let's close out the prediction. Will the winning team have more than 10 kills? IBG first with 12. Oh, someone's already done it for me. Thank you for that. Just making sure the production's all good in the back end, all good. All right, I'm just going to leave the Thanks, J-Dubs. Appreciate you, my friend. Just going to leave this POV up while I get a drink. And I'll be back shortly. I do apologise. I'm back. Now, I'll just quickly pull up the drop spot map so we can have a look where people are landing, and I'll switch it over if I see an engagement. Is that even the right map? It's not. Never mind, we'll go back to the game.
Rampage here.
Alright, everybody just sort of scooting around, trying to stay safe, loot up as much as they can.
Let's head that way.
There's only a few places that are split loot. Skyhook being one of them, Frag being one of them. And then there's a few close zones.
Try on bandit out there.
Eternal, Photon, and X and Y. Seemingly aware of each other now. That gun does not move, and it is deadly in the right hands. Unfortunately for everyone in this lobby has the right hands. Three napkins for Eternal Photon, 3 white shields. Oh no. Eternal Photon losing the first one. Oh, and a lovely trade from Holiday. It's now a 2v2. Holiday getting the crack on the Bangalore. Oh, the reload caught him off guard. This should be an easy cleanup for Holiday, but he's not close enough. Gets one. It's a 1v1. You'd have to think by now he's popped a bat. 2 half health. No major engagements going on while this is happening. Still 20 teams on the map. Out comes the muck ball.
Took a glimpse at your future. You've got more to do.
That sounded like a silent res almost. Oh, probably could have stuck that. Out comes the double artificial wall. It's going to get very messy here. Lovely schnapper. It's left with the 30-30. Oh no, the 30-30 and the doof gun. Eternal Photon eliminated. X and Y managing to
Second chances.
swing that in their favour. Any other gun, I reckon, that would have gone EP's way.
Stop that. You're too young to disappear.
We got 505. Looks like they've gone to the... Oh, did that happen just then? VC's been downed. Dreamfire holding tunnel. ITR's outside the tunnel. Where's VC? He's banner now. 505 running straight between two teams that were peppering each other. Just wrong place, wrong time. Getting one on the overextend. Mech's trying to punish him for that. And they're not going to go light up. Oh, beautiful. 3 getting down there. So now it's 2v2, 505 and Dreamfire. Unfortunately, that's IBG. 505 eliminated, caught in between 3 teams. We'll go on board with Panna. Sorry, just clearing up some technical difficulties in the background. After the Seer ults coming out, they've actually pulled back a bit and slowed down. I think they didn't realise there was a 3rd team nearby. So they've chosen to burn through the utility, just leave it there and then live to fight another day.
Out there.
Everyone fairly confident it's going to land. Final zone's going to land in here. Only 2 teams do land frag, and now we've got all these people rotating through. Moist, normally a very good team when it comes to picking a spot. I don't know if they've chosen this choke for points, try and hold out some teams and get some KP, or if all the buildings were taken. So that'll be interesting to see. SWQ about to run straight into Akuma.
Let us explore there.
Pardon me.
Looks like we have enemies here.
Crusaders heard the noise. SWQ must have sniffed it out, because Seer is completely balanced. But I do suppose it does prevent people from just sitting in a corner and jumping on you. What are SWQ going to do? They're not going to take this fight directly to them. They're going to play safe. I'm very interested to see where they land. They are expecting Streamer to be vacant. Now they know that it's not. No stragglers on the outside, so we should be fine. Everyone just peppering, trying to build up the shields. Okay, here we go. WNF and pardon me, WNF and TYK very likely to get into it here. It is only the end of Zone 1, but neither team would normally shy away from an engagement. WNF holding the same side. Looks like TYK are fairly comfortable. They're not necessarily stuck. Just sort of playing with them at the moment by the looks. Moist have sent Scout Pricey to figure out what's going on. X and Y coming through late. I don't know how I didn't see them earlier. And some nice shots through the wall there. Turns out they were just waiting for the Sear ult that whole time. Defensive nades to slow them down. Space Invaders. It's a three-man swing. It was beautiful to see. Trying to get the first down, but it looks like Asia's might actually be that person. Energy life going down. It's a trade though. Oh my gosh, and as quickly as it started, it is over. Pricey actually getting the down on Asia. Oh my gosh. And here's IBG on the outside. Nutsu and Co. Truth, they've come through the choke. X and Y were following, but now they don't know where they've gone. They could slip through. Let's see what Pricey can see. No, they're backing up. Truth Esports just trying to figure out where they are. There was a lot of noise and now they don't know.
Looking here for supplies. I'll relay what I find. Got a visual on
Let us go
right
there.
here.
Thank you for doing the predictions, J-Dubs. Appreciate you, brother. Hollow Point, Nath. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Just catching up on that.
Spike strip here.
Truth. Not going into Harvester. Oh my god, Natsu, you're a demon.
This place bare.
I wonder if they think, with a 3x2, I wonder if they think that was the team that was Harvester and they're going to get themselves in a pinch here. Trying to fight Moist. The call out must have just come through because that was an immediate change of direction. MDY getting it down and the finished on. Oh my gosh, from construction too. That gun is balanced.
We should head that way.
Go here, hurry. Never mind.
DF and ITR very likely to be in an engagement next, and they've got IBG who are going to hold them out. Oh, huge nades. Did 2 cracks off those nades. They could full send here, but they're not, and I'm not sure why. I'll change POVs for a moment.
Let's scan this area.
Go on board with ITR. They're going to try and hold out Dreamfire, but we've also got, just on the outside, Adal Wolves. So once this engagement starts, we've got IBG that are going to contest with Adal. X and Y are going to rotate through. Oh my gosh. It's about to all happen at once again. It's basically a case of picking which fight you want to miss. X and Y are full 3. They're sick of waiting. They want to push up against the zone. TYK here will give him a showcase. Ooh, that would have been a nice little angle. Killerpod's the healthiest, but his bat's getting cancelled. X and Y peppering, so Truth now know they're in the pinch. Just trying to stay outside of this Sear ult. Truth getting eliminated, just like that. Oh my gosh. The nades were huge. So they've gone from fighting Truth to fighting X and Y. Still very healthy. X and Y now are 3 as well. That was only 2 of them. Truth will be furious. Killer Paw's getting the crack on one, and oh my gosh, that gun is dangerous. Dexter getting the down on XD. It's now a 2v2, 2v1. Junior going down. They're going to go for the res. It's a brave and bold play, but I like it. Shooting muck balls. It's going to be a double swing. It's going to be all over here for X and Y. X and Y eliminated. I knew there'd be another fight. SWQ and Black Hand. Let's see what the newly signed Black Hand have got to offer us. Spraying down with some Maud guns. Oh, that was a nice shot. Strafing, trying to get a Storming angle on this window. He manages to get top floor, but no one's there. Oh, he gets... Nearly gets Valkon across. Dewar and BRU. Moist are about to hold out. TYK. Oh, the charged up helicopter. What can it do in Strafing's hands? They get the crack. Through the canteen window. SWQ eliminated. Dreamfire still on the outside here. Limo getting it down there. Where does that come from? Oh my gosh. Nope. Right underneath them. How did I not see that? It's now a 2v3. We'll stay with them to see if they can handle the 2v3. Buggy's Vault just not doing what he wanted it to do. Especially with a gold craft, a gold Boltner crafter, you're going to see a lot of those secondaries be shotguns. Flo getting it down on Lahim. Where is Damban? Oh my gosh, the spam's coming out. They could grab that banner, they're just very mindful of where it's coming from. It's only round 3 closing now, so... TYK trying to get construction, but they're very likely to get jumped on here. MDY getting the finish. MDY White, sorry. Whereabouts are Moist? Are they just... They're all playing the same floor, which is probably smart. Oh my gosh. Onic, BRU, VK, MDY. Onic just trying to reset and heal up. Give me a different team, please. I don't have the keybind. That's still only 2. Killer Paw's backed up underneath VK MDY. Just looking for a way in at the moment, and that was a huge entry. Might have to leave this one shortly because it's on at the tunnel. We've been waiting for that engagement for so long. And just as I click, it's over Zuki with the alternator. They are getting eliminated in the background. ITR down now, DF taking that. And that's a Dal Wolf's going to come in now. We'll go back over here where BRU and Onic. Oh my gosh, every time I click. Onic eliminated at the hands of BRU, and no one's coming in. No one's coming in to push. VK MDY had a comfortable third party there, but I think they're going to play safe with just 2 members. Moist sitting very comfortable. Trip Purples. They got a bit of height. Nice shots from Pricey. Now comes the muck ball. They're probably going to chase this down. But they don't. Killer Paws and Dex still a duo now. In a pretty good spot. I mean, if they get dropped on, it's going to be... So DF have actually landed outside the zone, and they've landed on top of AGL. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It looks like they've automatically got the upper hand. J1 needs to pop a med kit. Oh, Dreamfire getting eliminated. I thought they had the upper hand there. They're now getting sprayed by IBG. Switch, please. Panic getting down as I clicked. It's all up to Jaro. He's got just about every person left in the lobby shooting at him. And oh my, MDY White getting that. TYK and Akuma playing the bridge. They're playing underneath the bridge. They're going to try and come in here and third party this BRU VKMDY fight. Get in there, boys. Got to clear the muck before they run up. VKMDY. BRU actually won that fight. They took it. It was only got gaps left. The fight I've been waiting for so long. Moist Esports. Pricey with some insane movement there. Waltzy's still full health. Phase you down. Lovely crouch spam there. It's now 2v1. Why the punches? You've got to ask why the punches. Moist Esports taking out MDY White. Kings of Construction. Here comes TYK looking to clean up. I think they might have left it a little bit too long. It is a 2v1 behind a gold shield, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Moist comfortably taking care of TYK there. 3-3-3-3. I'm going to go on board with Legacy just to get a quick scout of the zone to see what we'll be working with shortly. Plenty of places to hide. It'll be interesting to see if Moist take this zip or not. No, they've just jumped and run. Akuma have spotted Moist on a rotate. The artificial wall comes out, but Crusader goes down. AGL's Bocek. Oh my gosh, it's all up to Orc. Show us what you can do, Orc. Unfortunately, that was not the clip we were looking for, but we know he can do it, and he'll be back to do it again next game. Moist Esports, 3 reds, Adal Wolves, 2 purples and a red. AGL, 2 purples and a red. Moist, definitely the healthiest. Nice little Skynade there, just a warning sign. What is that angle? Let's see if we can get on board with this Bocek. Oh my god. J1 got the down on Pricey when I wasn't looking. Good to see a Watson back. Yeah, everyone just waiting for this zone to close at the moment. Alt, 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 alt. You'd have to think Adal have got their ults as well. They've been holding this zone for a while now. Trip. It's going to be 2 seer ults, 3 seer ults, 2 catalyst walls. There's going to be a Watson gen. And very likely 2 people flying in the sky just for the hell of it. That fence is 1 bullet. AGL the first ones to move here. Getting a nice, nearly crack. J1 almost going down. Broken shields everywhere. Somehow AGL are seemingly the most unhealthy at the moment. Look how healthy Moist are. They're playing this so well. They've got both sides of both artificial walls. Pricey does go down. Lovely sliding shots with the thermite ticking in the background. Oh my god, that 176 from Waltzy was huge. Is it a 1v2 or a 1v1? Lovely redirect. Can he do it, Waltzy? No! Both guns were on just empty. That would have been such a good clip. Oh, Wolves played that well. GG, game 3 winners. Oh, imagine. Imagine. Good to see a Watson on the winning team again. No catalysts. There you go. Proof it can work. Probably because everyone else is going to throw walls out anyway, so I'll leave the match summary up while I sort out the score update. I mean, I could just use this. No, I'll update it. I'll do it the right way. Wow, there is... My maths isn't great, but 12 points between the top 8. Only 30, basically 30 points between the whole lobby. Eternal Photon seeming to have a rough night. I'll just quickly update these scores for you. And then I'll get a refreshment. Back in one moment. Sorry about the lobby load time. These are high performance codes to avoid any server issues. So it does sometimes take a little bit longer to get the game going. With the current scores the way they are, who do you think's coming out on top? And if there's any teams that are in the midsection, who do you think has the potential to fly all the way up after a couple of good games? Quite a few follows coming through too. I will not be able to pronounce a lot of them, but I do appreciate them. We all do. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for being here. TW0N89. Hand gets Galefish and Mirage Artois. Yeah, there's a couple of teams who didn't put their drop spots in, so we didn't get a chance to completely update the drop spot map. So there will be some question marks in there. VKMDY, we love VKMDY. I believe there's a contest on this map too, and I think VKMDY are part of that contest, are they? Let's get wet, Tyler reckons. A bit of a moist fan. We're all a moist fan at heart, aren't we? The boys have been top on the leaderboards just about everywhere they go lately. Big shout out to Critical for picking them up too. Apparently their community is top notch. All right. I believe the contest is checkpoint, so we'll keep an eye on that first.
I sense that's a good spot to land. I'm calling the ball. Let's land over there.
And with a bit of luck, we'll catch it. 69 viewers, Pog. Appreciate every one of you. SWQ VKMDY. There's 4 teams flying over at the moment. We've got Eternal Photon and TYK. Oh, sorry, inside the ring. So it's ITR and VKMDY. This is Meta's team. Make sure there's no secret last minute contests going on that I have to switch to. There's not. Who's your favourite VKMDY member, Meta? Looks like Cass is going to be the... oh. They'd have to be aware there's another team here. Gentleman's agreement, perhaps. SWQ. Finishing holiday. SWQ getting 2 downs. Oh no, Eternal Photon again. They must be contesting for the practice. I can't understand why else it would be happening. We'd have to assume that's going to be a... ah. There's no way. Oh, there was a server issue. So it looks like that was a... Sorry, I just need to quickly do something before the game starts. Game 4, otherwise overlay won't work. So that put us on the wrong server. All that talk about high performance codes, making sure there's no issues with the server, and it put us on a different one. So we do apologise about that. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to quickly double check something. All right, so the lobby's firing back up again. Now, apparently the logo for IBG is a little bit... It is in fact Dreamfire. That is not the right one. How did that happen? All right, thank you for that, J-Dubs. The logo should be sweet now. IG Waku Kuku, welcome in. Okay. Do another quick check at the drop zone map here. Blackhand get a massive chunk. MDY White, massive chunk. Even Daywa getting all of Jurassic, X and Y. I mean, ADL get all of Barrow. There's C-Note. Like the IMC, there's big chunks, big chunks. Looks like the right server this time, so we're good. Go on board with IBG just to make sure the logo updated properly.
Yes.
Have I gone past it?
Let's make a varsity play for the day.
Looks right to me. And in case you can't tell, I believe the little number next to the team number is what position they are currently in this group. Meta, who's your favourite VKMDY member? Oh my god, it's on again between EP and... Oh, god, I could not see that for the life of me. Looks like a bit of a stalemate here, so we'll switch on over. Oh, SWQ this time. SWQ getting one member. Okay, it's fair now. It's 2v2. Jaylun getting down there by Wen. Lilo Misayaki trying to get the thermite out, but the wing dude is just too strong. Crack coming out from Wen. It should... Just trying to get the... Oh no. Chasing KP, a 2v1, and it's the two guns you would probably want to do it with. SWQ getting eliminated there. Frustrating for Eternal Photon. Yeah, SWQ, I believe, because I think EP were about to lose that last engagement last game, but that is the way the cookie crumbles. VK, MDY, 2 whites and a blue. We got ITR, 2 blues and a white. Just a bit of a stalemate. So, oh, and we got Onic creeping around the back. They're moving very fast. Are they in a car? They must be in a car.
There's a clueless bogey out there.
Looks like they're going to run straight into Truth.
Well, it seems you have an enemy now.
Esports, we've also got BRU and MDY White getting very close together. Dreamfire and BRU. That's Dreamfire and Daywa, sorry. Not the Optic Gaming strat, and it's, wow, getting murdered by the car. By the car, off the car. Instantly looting that box. These two teams just in a bit of a stalemate still, peppering each other.
Energy ammo.
MDY White now
Let us explore.
find themselves in a pinch. They do have Stormcatcher, so they might be safe, but Moist can tell that someone...
Let's head that way.
What just happened there? Someone is peppering MDY White from the other side, so they're probably going to watch the kill feed, wait for some knocks to come in. They could also Valcult and do completely the opposite to what I said. Maybe they land on them. No, they're going straight for zone. They know how important placement and points are. They can see the cat walls, sorry, the catalyst on the doors. So we got IBG coming in. TYK going to try and hold them out. Dreamfire looks like they're going to be fighting for control of this Stormcatcher roof, unless they're unaware. The timing on that could have been horrible for MDY White.
Enemies here.
They're probably going to try and focus the solo here, get themselves at an advantage.
Watch out. Enemies here.
But the Seer ult does come out. Oh, and just as quickly as it comes out, it was destroyed. Our friend Peter getting within an inch of his life, but MDY White losing 2 members is now up to Feiyu. Why did you not click? Who's going to reset, retreat and reset. VKMDY and ITR still both full teams. So about a full 5 minutes into the game and they both decided, let's coexist.
Let's go over there.
Once again, Moist opting for a choke rather than playing a building. I don't know if this is a new strat for them or if it's just the way they want it to be. But I suppose if you know this building's not going to be safe, why stick there? Is this going to be a Dark Zero end zone? Does that one still exist this late in the seasons?
Let us go there. Let us explore there.
Enemy there.
Just trying to keep an eye on everyone to make sure that no fights happen without us covering them.
Enemies in the distance.
AGL doing a bit of PvP, oh sorry, PvE. IBG doing the same.
Enemy there.
And Akuma. 3 teams, 3 different angles, 1 spider's nest. Well, 2 spider's nests.
Come on, get to this.
Let us go there. Let us explore there.
Let's go there.
It could be on here. We're going board with Akuma. Like we said earlier, we'll give Orc a chance to redeem himself. We know the man's capable of insane things. He's going to try and get the flanky angle here. Catch one of them off guard. No hesitation. He sees a body and shoots. He gets a couple of bullets on. But not enough to force it down, unfortunately. Normally, other teams fight as soon as... Just going to check to make sure they've got a Valk. They do, so they're safe.
That way.
Go back to Orc Air here. Out comes the enemy Zero. They're probably just going to burn away at the timer. Panna's coming in for a scout. Now they got about a 10-second advantage on the Searolts here. Oh, and what an angle too. Unfortunately, Orc does go down, so it is a 2v3. We've got Black Hand coming in to get involved. Looks like IBG have decided it's not worth the hassle. Ooh, perfect timing there from Limo, unfortunately. Oh my god, and they swung straight on him. J1 goes down, but so does Limo. It's all up to Crusader and the G7, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. And here comes Black Hand. Kevin, the first one to go down. Easy flash, just heirloom out, looking for someone to punch. They're on the hunt, all of them. And he's only got a napkin. He's obviously shield swapped that, strafing the closest now. We've got to go on board with QQ here. Is this evasive movement? Oh no, surely there's a swap in there. Oh my gosh, impressive. Oh, and I missed it. I do apologise. So we got Truth hunting VKMDY at the moment. Poor Casa within an inch of their life. Just trying to get behind the... Oh, never mind. Truth aren't chasing. They're going to play life, see what they can find in command. Where is the rest of WNF? You can't hit that because you land straight on top of XMY. So we got Kevin and NRG Life, both just sort of holding the chokes, waiting for their friend to come and join the party. MDY White's Feiju all alone. Still 17 squads left, but it is only closing ring 2.
We have problems, and there they are.
Blackhand very conscious of the fact that there could be someone creeping in through the zone, and they might actually get perfect timing on this. I'm not sure if they've already seen one person creeping in the shadows, but if they didn't know before, they did now. They do now. Can Feiju? No, not a support character either, so thought there might have been a play for crafting there, but looks like Eternal Photon gearing up for a Valk ult. And they're running a fuse too. Onic gonna try and get some knocks on here. Oh. Looks like MT got caught on his own. Three's getting the finish on MT, leaving Waltzy and Moist out of zone. One man down. Extremely vulnerable. Poor Eternal Photon are just in the wars tonight. We've got Moist now running up the hill because they've heard the noise. It looks like Waltzy's just sort of trying to gauge whether or not he can get a peek. Get an angle, maybe some free downs. Truth. Oh no, not the pipe knock. Oh no. You can do it, Natsu. He's going to try his best, but I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. Truth Esports eliminated at the hands of WNF. Feiju playing the medkit game by the looks. Only 10 left, so... And VKMDY doing a fast rotate. There's some unusual plays in this game. I'm not sure if they've been forced onto the teams or if it's something they've rehearsed, but... Peter getting it down.
Enemy close.
But where? Where are they? They're behind a wall. Black Hand coming in now. They've heard the noise. It's Space Invaders time. There is CQs in play. It does make it a little bit easier. X and Y just hanging onto this tiny little platform here. It doesn't leave you a lot of room to move, but it also excludes a lot of angles. Onic lucking out and getting themselves a building. X and Y, Dreamfire. Oh my gosh, we got 505. This is not going to end well. VC actually getting the down there. And they're going to fall straight into their lap. Max getting the second, which leaves a 3v1. Oh my gosh, inside the ring, landing straight back down after getting lasered out of the sky, and it's going to collapse on top of him now. VKMDY in a very good spot to get some free KP here. 505 getting eliminated after such an easy set of KP. So we got Dewa, Black Hand, VKMDY, X and Y, Dreamfire, all very close. VKMDY the first to lose a player. Azu, I was going to say opting to go for the finish. X and Y getting eliminated, VKMDY getting eliminated. Feiju somehow creeping into zone. Dreamfire fairly healthy after their engagement with X and Y. Onic and TYK still in a bit of a stalemate. Moist. They do have MT's banner. They don't really have anywhere to deliver it. IBG playing at the nut. Adal Wolves trying to get some peppers down. Just getting hammered from all angles at the moment. Energy Life of WNF trying to lay down some cover fire for the rest of the team to rotate, but BRU making it difficult for them. Maybe on this roof, if you get the right angle, you could be safe. Dreamfire hunting at the moment. Trying to get us... Oh my gosh, a nice 137 with a Nemesis. Double C-roll coming out. Only one of WNF. Who is this? Oh. They were shooting, they went red. It confused me for a second. BRU actually getting eliminated there. And here comes DF. Wide flank. Taking up a lot of real estate. I don't think they realise just how close one of the WNF players are. Quite a lot of teams to hold out now, so it's probably not going to work in their favour. They are just going to try and break line of sight. IBG getting some angles there. Nice shots from play. Okay, MDY White getting caught out. Pano the only healthy one at the moment, but the zone catching him off guard. Artificial wall coming out. They need to send this. Pricey getting a down on one of the Daywa members. Pano only just making it into zone, but he does manage to get the kill. Black Hand getting Pano, which is... Oh, look at you all fighting at the same time. Kevin, the last member alive on WNF, very unhealthy. Here comes... Oh my gosh. Switch, please. Black Hand, very healthy. Doing a little bit of looting. It's the first time I've seen one of those ults tonight. Hemlock without a sight, proving difficult for Bugie, but it never one to shy away from a battle. Strafing goes down. Oh, what a snap. WNF eliminated. Easy flash getting the trade there on Heck. There's a little bit of a lag spike. Blackhand getting eliminated. Moist coming in now to clean up a dull Wolves. All that patience as just a duo. They do have a Valk ult if need be, because Killer Pos will be waiting for that wide rotate. Looks like he's on a hunt, try and catch them off guard. And they've managed to snag a res beacon. But Onyx saw them. Onyx saw them and they've forced the building. Age is left all by himself in that one building with 3 Onyx members. That's a huge play. And Moist are going to get a free res out of it.
Right here.
So now TYK and Onyx sharing a building. And Moist get a free res to come back in. We'll go on Bulba Waltzy. Leading the charge. I don't think these two are going to fight just yet. That is a huge turn of events. MT going down. Was he going to make it? The loot goblin got the better of him. So unfortunate. It was such a huge play. So Moist down to a 2, back to a 3, back down to a 2, and now probably in the best spot.
Let's reposition here.
Cancel that.
They'll be here, and I'm looking straight up their tailpipe.
Almost all utility
I think we should go over here.
on every team is defensive, meaning Moist can sit there and not worry about things like knuckle dusters from Fuse.
Quick, go here. Enemy here.
TYK, 3 purples. Moist, only 2 people, but both reds. The only ones on the field at the moment with red shields. It looks like they are going to wait for the timer to get it happening. Oh no. I think he was going to try and block the door there. Don't understand why else he would have done it. Here comes a nade, a sky nade. That could be huge, and it is. Cracking all 3. Then nearly getting caught out.
On second thought.
Back to Moist for a second. Waltzy with a dirty RE. Man is going to do some damage with that. Pricey with a Nemesis. We got Rux with the wing dude. Giving him a chance. Whoa, we don't want to watch the charge rifle.
Safety's off, folks. Enemies here.
Here comes the nades from Rux. A couple of swings, a couple of misses. That Nemesis from Pricey absolutely griefing Rux. Out come the Seer ults. Those arcs are going to be huge. Waltzy actually going down there, but doing quite a bit of damage. Oh my gosh, Moist eliminated Onic. It's all up to Shads now. And TYK almost getting a free win off that. I need to know what the car play was about. Was it just cover? Or was there more to it? TYK are your game 4 winners. I'll pull up the match summary for you and update the scores in the mech ground. That was your game 4. The next one will be your game 5. I'll quickly update the scores for you now. Just give me one moment, please. We just need to make sure any knocks, downs, points in general from the late restart game aren't included. Oh, and there's been quite a change in the leaderboard. I'm just updating it now. Apologies. All right, so scores are updated. That was your game 4. Onic Esport out in front now. Moist going from 1st to 4th. IBG still 3rd, and Dreamfire taking 2nd. Onic punching out in front at the moment. Commands. Okay. AGL is 25. Is that a question? Are you saying AGL are 25? Thank you for the follows that are coming through. And just double check one more thing. Make sure it's all right. Okay, there's 2 games. Just hold off on the scores for a minute, please. No points from that game. Game 10. SWQ got 2. So it should be 11. 8. That was game 4. I believe that's right. It was 25 points for AGL after game 3. We will double check the scores, so I'll have to see what's gone wrong. I don't know what it could have been. I'll just pull up the game and I will go on board with VKMDY while I try and sort out the scores in the background. Just give me a moment. Yeah, so it looks like... No, sorry, I was alt-tabbed. I was just double-checking the scores. So I'm thinking one of the early scores was incorrect, but I've just double-checked the dates and the times, and the scores that are up now, according to the stat code, are correct. So I will double-check that before the final scores, but... And sorry for missing that first fight.
I say we go there.
So I think one of the... a game from a different night snuck into the first round of scores. But according to the website, these scores now are accurate. All from today's date, no other date. Oh my gosh, how did I miss that? AGL and BRU now. Gopgap's still got a white shield. Lala's going to have to try and get this Phoenix off before they push.
Ultimate accelerant here. Great for a tactical advantage.
On board with Bolin. Now comes the Zero. J1 and QQ. Probably the only two healthy. We do have TYK in the distance. Looking to get involved. Gopgap's white shield now. Shredded. That bang ult's going to slow everything down a bit. Oh, but WNF. SWQ getting eliminated in the background. WNF now and IBG fighting over a nut. Panna doesn't want it to finish there. He wants more. Dewa United getting eliminated in the background. My gosh, where is everyone fighting? Already down to 17 teams and the first zone hasn't even started.
Open door here.
So EP obviously got rid of SWQ here. Apac, Onic have now rotated over to get involved. BRU and AGL in a bit of a stalemate.
Power SMG here.
Everyone else fairly spread out.
Optics here. Close range.
WNF and IBG still sharing real estate very close to each other though. Oh my gosh. This has to be a troll. Eternal Photon with Sheila, Valk and Fuse. Hopefully this isn't a grief just because they are having a bad night. Hopefully they're testing out a new legend comp. Onyx seem aware of the fact that Sheila's got the ult out and they do not want to get in the crosshairs. It's got to be a troll, right? Surely.
Let's go this way. Thermite grenade here.
I'm going to have to go on board with the Sheila here. Oh no, and just as soon as we switch over, getting caught out. Managing to slither away with 1 HP. The wingman from I'm not sure who is just far too strong. Fussy's wing dude. Moist were going to get involved, but now they've decided even Zone 1 is too strong to bother. IBG and WNF still at it. Looks like there might be a bit of Barney rubble for IBG if they keep at it, because Truth and Moist could give up their safe spaces and head on over to the noise. No one else is making much at the moment, so there is potential for IBG to get themselves into a pinch. BRU and AGL, they've all reset. They're ready to go back at it. Ultra charged. Prowler shots coming out from, I'm assuming, is bowling. Natsu getting this. Oh my gosh. BRU getting eliminated. Where did Natsu shoot him from? Still at the armory. And here comes TYK. They want to get involved. They can see the diamonds, they know where they are. The arcs aren't going to stop them from coming up. They did manage to get a crack on one of them, but it looks like IBG now. If just give me IBG, please. It's all down to player K with a huge PK shot. Oh my gosh, what is that timing? The banner grab and the shield swap at once. I mean, the reload at once. Dreamfire actually coming in to save IBG here. Obviously involuntary. WNF getting finished. I'm not sure if DF know. But IBG are downstairs still. That could have been huge if that was a knock there with that PK. Let's give me IBG and see how they play this. Please. Logitech, I need 100% keyboard. Panner and player K, if there's two people that can do it, it's them. Nearly getting caught off guard by the PK there. Player K's got a PK of his own. It's up to Panner. He gets one. Oh, that was a huge PK, but IBG go out at the hands of DF. X and Y and Akuma now. Pardon me. 505, Moist and Onyx all involved. Visa getting it down on Shads with a thermite. Huge 132 on that Searop. Looks like 505 are going to swing in and get this sorted. Wing dude nearly catching Max off guard. Onyx eliminated. I'm not sure if Moist are aware how healthy they are, but they seem smart enough to know not to rush in. They're going to wait for the element of surprise. Black hand.
We should cruise over there.
Seriously. Wow, strafing, just getting that off.
Survey beacon there.
505, keeping their heads under cover. Maybe score updates. I will double check the scores posted earlier in the chat, but I believe the earlier scores had scores from yesterday. Give me one sec. I just thought of an idea that would help. We'll go on board with Waltzy while I just check something quickly. Because you said AGL were 25 at one point, didn't you? Oof. Nah. I believe the scores that I've got are right. I will double check. I will confirm. Obviously, we want to make sure the quality is spot on. We don't want to accidentally...
Bogey there.
Nice shots from Waltzy. We don't want to accidentally void one team's chances of playing, so that we will make sure the scores are all sweet. Dreamfire playing comfortably aggressive. Oh my gosh, the shots. They did only get one scan on Akuma, on Adar Wolves. So I think they were expecting perhaps just one. Oh, and Rowie, the Dreamfire getting eliminated just like that. Was it Natsu in the background? Just getting the snipes in the back. Pardon me. Kill meat with the wing, dude. Akuma sneaking through.
Let's check out this area.
Trying to get themselves to zone. X and Y getting peppered by MDY White, seemingly unfazed. Excuse me.
I will hold this spot for you, my friend.
Nuku needs to get a bat off, just trying to find cover. Black hand just hanging out. Potentially charging the Valcolt. They do have a Valcolt, they're just waiting for the right time. There's never a right time, you've got to make time. Moist once again in a good spot.
Wait.
The actual score is the score that, if you press exclamation mark score, some people are saying that I think AGL's points changed, but I think that was a mishap with one of the earlier game scores. The current score in chat is all the games from today's date. But if there's any objections, we will go back through and double check the match summary for each game. But all the information will be available to the players, as always, so there's no confusion or doubt. The scores are always 100% accurate. Black hand falling between 505 AGL inside the ring and Moist. Moist not overextending too much. They're comfortable where they are. They're just trying to avoid any engagements for now. Pardon me. Pricey within an inch of his life there. Oh my gosh, down the bottom. X and Y and Akuma. Oh, and Orc is all by himself. huge crack on the sear. X and Y catching Akuma out. And here comes ITR now. Trying to get some shots on through the artificial wall. MDY White, I've heard the noise they're coming to.
There's a clueless bogey out there.
Trying to smoke off the line of sight. They could hold if they want to, but they don't want to die for doing it. And now Truth have left the IMC. MDY White as well. Ziki going down. Lovely recoil control there. What's Truth doing? Truth have chosen to back off. All the way back to their IMC. X and Y now fighting for their life. Backs against the zone. We do have a little bit of cover to work with, but 505 and Black Hand now. Forgotten getting murdered climbing up the wall at the hands of Bugie. It's all up to VC now. Ooh. MDY White eliminated at the hands of X and Y. Moist Esports taking this opportunity to get some solid real estate. VC still alive but still getting hunted. Moist just... Oh, poor V's been spotted it. He's been found out, but he could be safe if Moist... 505 eliminated. We've got a Darl Wolves playing a very good... What is that? Never mind, the wall's gone. Very open zone. This is where all those catalyst walls are going to come into play. But you have to wonder what's the point of the catalyst walls if everyone could just throw out a sear ult. Out comes the black hole. Stirs up the water a bit, but not much else happens. Black Hand have a good angle on a couple of teams. It looks like AGL are probably the comfiest team. We did see X and Y eliminated in the background there. The screen shake just a bit. Oh my gosh, you'd hate to see it. Such a free shot too. Where are they going to land? They don't have any idea how close they were to... getting into trouble there. Rather than force this fight, it looks like Moist are backing up. They're going to let the sear ult burn out. Oh, sorry, it was Moist's ult. No, it wasn't. Who's thrown that? Truth have thrown that, and they've chosen not to push. I'm not 100% sure why. Moist have swung back around the end now. We'll just stay on board with Moist for a little bit while they put some shots down. They do manage to get a break. Truth swinging up behind now. How close are they? It's Black Hand coming. AGL swinging on Black Hand. ITR all by themselves. Oh, sorry, all just down to one. Huge shots, but unfortunately not enough. AGL then cleaning up Black Hand. Black Hand with the third. Moist, Truth, and AGL, your final three for game 5. Who wins this based off the positions they're currently in? Truth do have a bit of height, and it looks like they're closest to the center. AGL have a lot of loot, plenty of shield swaps, and it looks like Moist are probably in the worst position. So you'd have to think from position alone that Truth take this, and it would be their first win of the night. Moist for the dub. Only one game, one of the two cancels had any points, and that was SWQ with 2. But that's not included in the current scores. So the scores are right. Jubes, thank you for the raid, brother. Didn't see that, sorry, mate. Welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. We'll go on board with Moist as Pricey drops, leaving him in a 2v3v3. Mastiff coming out from MT. They get to down on J1. So it's now a 2v2v3. They could probably stick this, but they won't. They're going to go all in with 2, and they're getting swung on by both teams. Truth Esports just shooting diamonds. And they're going to pull back and let AGL and Moist do the work. All up to Walty now if he gets his bat off. Absolute chaos with the artificial walls everywhere. It's on between Truth and AGL now. They're just peppering. The RE. Too strong. Oh my gosh, and Natsu coming in clutch. Still 3 squads left. Waltzy still full health, trying to do Waltzy things. Nearly gets a shield swap off, but not enough. We'll go on board with QQ as they try and get a 1v2 for the dub. Look at that tracking, that was insane. But unfortunately not enough. And Truth Esports taking game 5. Oh my god. You like Truth, PMKZ, my friend? You like Truth? We know you do. I'll show you the match summary and I'll update the scores. Truth out in front with 9, AGL closely behind 7, Moist, Blackhand inside the ring. That's the top 5 for game 5. Dreamfire, Onyx and Eternal Photon all with points on the board in the outside 10. Could have had huge games. Just quickly update the scores for you. And then I'll get myself a drink. Okay. Another change in leaders. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Don't stress, once I update the score command, I will punch it out for you so you don't miss a thing. Wow, look at that. So Truth going from 14th to 2nd in just one game. Huge. Huge.
This setting is perfect.
I'm not sure. Someone's saying that some of the scores are wrong, but the codes selected are from today's date only. So there might have been one. Like I said, we'll double check. We'll double check. If the scores are wrong, something's wrong with the website. But the only games that are selected are the ones from today's date, so.
Enemy close.
We'll double check that after this. For now, let's just enjoy the game 6, eh? VK, MDY and ITR contesting as per usual. Change POV, please. VK, MDY with one left. ITR with one left. Unaware that they're getting the res off.
Hold tight. I got your back.
Does the rotation come in? The fast rotation, no? Yeah, like I said, if there's something wrong with the scores, there's something wrong with the website. So I'll double check it at the end of this and we'll go from there. Because it's easy for us. All we do is click a couple of buttons and it generates it for ourselves.
You'll be all right. I got you.
Oh, sorry, overlay. My gosh, I do apologise. Yeah, like I said, guys, it's not like we're sitting here with a calculator adding up scores. It's the website doing the math for us. If there's something wrong, it's a back-end thing. But we'll double check. That's why we show match summary after every game, so there's always a backup. And I feel like I just missed a lot. So SWQ down to 2. Eternal Photon. Oh my god, getting absolutely murdered by Wen there. Now down to a 2v2. They still have they still have Sheila. But aimbot's Mastiff too strong. It's a 1v. Oh my gosh. Eternal Photon eliminated. That was actually 1v2. Moist the calling checkpoint early. What do we think? Are they right or are they wrong? Huge shots out of Pricey, nearly getting it down there on Valk. The VKMDY is still unhealthy even after their first fight.
I sense an enemy out there. With my eyes. Searching for loot there.
Just looking for angles, looking for information. The AI can count? Yeah, well, apparently not. No, it's still in beta, so things happen, but stress less.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Shield cell here. Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Just some looting, still 18 teams. Plenty of fun left to be had. That's an IMC armory, nothing to worry about there. We've got Akuma taking their time down at antenna. X and Y and BRU involved. Just spraying at the moment. I'm going board with BRU, we might have a better POV. Nope, just catalyst walls everywhere. Junior getting it down on flow. Lalabang and Gop Gaps. Just spraying and praying at this point. How do X and Y play this?
We could jet over there.
They've got a 3, they've got to force it. Huge shots out of YC. There's no spider shooting for the memes. There it is. Oh my gosh, those shots, and now the chopper gun coming out. VRU eliminated in a stylish fashion, but number 4 Truth Esports can get close enough to third. Our Game 5 winners ready to seagull this. Seemingly unaware as to whether or not that was spiders or players. Dewa. KKG still only got a white. Lahim gets the blue ripped off his back. Defensive positions as 505 try and force their way into the building. They're arcing their way up the stairs. Mex goes down first though. It's now a 2v3. 505 still have the better shields, but they're a man down. Oh, the huge... Oh my gosh, that took a violent turn. For a second there, I thought 505 could swing that with that down. Killer Poles from TYK pestering SWQ at the moment. Looks like they're going to force this fight. SWQ trying to find them. Pardon me. We've got X and Y and MDY white now, battling for edge of the zone. XD always seems to be lagging behind like a tail. I don't know if that's because they play scout or what's happening. While this fight's in the stalemate, we've got a double 0 popped here between SWQ and TYK. Dex does get the first down on aimbot, so they do have the man advantage, but they're going to stick the res and get it off by the looks, and then we need to get on board with TYK here. Nearly, he does wear his own arc. They know they're low, but they're not going to run up. Excuse me. SWQ have lost when after getting the res off. And now, is that Asia? They're looking to finish it. Who is it? It's IBG. Oh my god, switch. Please. Panna getting it down on Dex. SWQ left alone. Panna swinging with that mighty prowler. Player K getting dropped as Jaro's... Oh my gosh, no. The Nemesis is way too strong. Show us what you can do, Panna. I mean, Jaro. Ah! So close. And now Onic right on the back of him. Coming in to sweep up TYK and SWQ simultaneously. 13 squads left. Second zone hasn't started. WNF still 3. MDY White still 3. So not much come from their engagement earlier. Onic just scouring through the loot. VK, MDY hanging in the trenches, and AGL just waiting for someone to walk into their sights. Third-party legends. This map was specifically designed to prevent third parties. That's why it's 400,000 square meters wide. Oops, sorry about that. Just do a quick health check. They're fine. I'll go on board with Akuma as they get in a little engagement with X and Y. I don't think they're aware that MDY White are as close as they are. Orc just looking for an angle at the moment. We've also got W and F creeping up. A couple of shots is all it takes. It looks like X and Y are going to go through and get to zone so they don't get caught out by anyone trying to hold them. MDY White just looking for something to click. Truth taking up quite a bit of real estate. Likewise with Dreamfire, just watching the flanks. Onyx sitting very comfortable. Moist have gone all the way back to checkpoint. Very comfortable with all that height.
That spot's calling to us.
Ta-da. Fixed. So we've got X and Y, Akuma, MDY White, WNF, all outside the zone. We've also got Adal. Oops. Not too far away. Truth not too far away.
Let's go.
Moist should spot X and Y on the rotate here. Despite having a Valk, they're opting to just cruise in, but threes will very likely spot them. Unless the timing of the gods saves them. He must have got a call out because he's looks like he's anticipating. X and Y might need to use that Valk hold after all if they can just find a low spot on the wall. Which one of the Moist boys will be the first to spot X and Y? It looks like they're trying to find themselves a Valk spot as well. This could be the perfect timing. X and Y get X and Y get the timing of the gods. They could get a free knock here. I need to go on board with... Oh no, seemingly unfazed. Moist very lucky to get out of that one. And they've landed straight on top of Onyx. Waltzy luckily managing to get the bat off. 189. That drop would have been huge help in swinging that fight. The boys. Bit of friendly BM, not before VK, MDY get nice and close. Double C, alt, Onyx, Black Hand, VK, MDY. Don't want to get caught climbing up. Made 3 minutes ago. Oh, I missed it. X and Y eliminated in the background. Every time I look away, something happens. Crusader going to do what he can to get away, but running from 3 guns into 3 guns, just not working out. Akuma. Now the start of VK, MDY dropping Casa. Going to have to put some cover fire down. I was going to say WNF coming to get involved. I don't think we're going to see a final zone. VK, MDY eliminated. Black Hand still looking for a way up to get to Onyx. Everyone else just waiting for the Chaos end zone to finish.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Seems to have calmed down just a little bit.
Opponent over there.
They've all done a zone check. It's only 4. They said, bugger this, let's play for points.
We can cruise over there.
Saw someone out there. Stay focused. Let's reposition there.
There is an enemy over here.
Well, it seems we have an enemy nearby.
Where does this zone pull? North, east.
Antagonist in sight.
Looky here, got a bandit.
Let us explore there.
The Dahl Wolves, not in a bad spot.
On deck to attack right here.
WNF and Onyx still causing grief.
Antagonist over there.
Last one, Vis. This is game 6, brother.
Antagonist
Italian bandit out there.
Flames are this way.
Sorry. AGL and the Dahl Wolves started the fun early by the looks. Oh my god, everyone's going to fight at once. It looks like MDY White have just full sent Blackhand and Onyx. Stay on with Easy Flash for a minute while he tries to heal. We're not going to watch that. Strafing. Holding the stairs for the boys and nearly wears a nade. At this point, we're just going to have to scroll through, I think. Bowling getting it down on a Legacy. QQ and J1 left, crawling around with white shields. What can Boland do? Man is a machine. Huge. The Dahl Wolves eliminated there. WNF still full, still healthy. They are the same. MDY White, Onyx, Truth. Noel saying all on his lonesome, but getting the down on Rowie. And poor Peter getting caught out in the open by himself. Dreamfire eliminated. Which means it's going to be a fight for control of this front door. Look at all these triangles running around like madmen. Oh my gosh, Bowling going crazy. Dewar eliminated. Noel saying from Truth, trying to get a sneaky angle but giving away the position. AGL gonna head straight to zone now. Blackhand still inside second floor. Onyx should still be on the top. MDY White after that full send have ended up in the let's call it the sewers. WNF not too far outside. This is going to get messy. Some huge shots coming out from Fussy there. Those nades should do big damage too. He's got some ticks on someone. He gets it down on J1. Oh my gosh, catching someone off guard. Rux has got a gold wingman. Let's see what he can do with it. There's no one in sight. Noel saying still solo, still hiding outside, but not showing away from it too much. QQ now all on their own. WNF hunting to finish this one off. Very conscious of the fact that Onyx is still up on the roof. 6 squads left, 6 zone about to close. Game 6. AGL getting found out. QQ's hiding spot revealed. 5 squads left, 5 seconds till zone closes.
Seems we have an enemy nearby. Ultimate accelerant here. Get the job done faster. The enemy's here. Let's go that way.
MDY White, Onic Esports, Black Hand, World Not Fair, and the solo Noel Sang from Truth Esports. He could come in with a huge third party for the win on this. I'm not sure who to watch. I think I have to go with Onic. They're going to see chaos ensue underneath them.
Looks like we have enemies here. Hostile spotted.
Getting caught out but safe as our solo Truth member. Still not throwing the bang out, which I'm not sure about. That zone is closing quickly and there's not a lot of cover. Pardon me. There it goes. They're going to alt right and focus left, I believe. WNF getting caught out under the bridge. They're expecting someone to climb up here. There's huge damage and out they come at the worst possible time. All the artificial walls coming up. Truth Esports eliminated down to 4. Switch through to Black Hand. Bugie all on his own. He manages to get a bat off, but he's not healthy. MDY White getting eliminated. I missed that whole engagement, but WNF very healthy. Throw another cat wall in the mix. Up to Fussy now. The last member of Onic. Just inside one of those mirror mazes. Black Hand eliminated. WNF full 3. My God, that is too many catalyst walls. WNF, your winners of Game 6. That was insane. Onic nearly getting away with a clutch. I'll pull up the match summary, then I'll just check the admin chat to see what our plan is with the scores. I'm just going to try one thing here. See if this works, Ned. This should be right, this live scoreboard. Just going to open it and double check. So we have 2 score systems running. So I'm just going to pull this up. This one that I'm about to show is completely independent from the scores we've been running in Twitch chat. So it's a different website, which means by all rights and by all accounts, the leaderboard I'm about to show is accurate. So, with that being said, 30... Sorry, just reloading it. Sure it's working. Okay, here it is. The scores for tonight. And like I said, completely independent of the scores that we're having issues in Twitch chat. This one is directly related to the overlays that are in the game. Yes, this is completely separate to the scores that were having an issue earlier. Yeah, the IBG and Dreamfire logos switched. I don't know why, but like I said, these things happen. So we're going to share that with the pros. If they have any questions about it, we'll deal with that. Hot new mixtape. Hell yeah, brother. All right. We're going to find someone who's online and send them a big juicy raid. Thank you for everyone for coming in. Thank you for bearing with us through the standard score issues. With a bit of luck, someone's still streaming. Perfect. I've found just the person. Once again, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it very much. We will do an update on Twitter with the scores and the next event, which will be next Friday. So hang out at Twitter, wait for the notifications. But for now, copy and paste that, and we'll send some love to one of the brothers. Gosh, spelling VE1. Thank you to everyone helping in the background too. It was stressful, but we got there. You're welcome, my friends. It was my pleasure.
This song is about school shooting. I always remember this song is about school shooting in.
Have a good night, everyone. Appreciate you.
Fuck me. Is it true, right, Insta? This song is just about school shooting in America. I need to ego change this one. Oh wait. Whoa! Shit! Whoa! Thanks for the red Ash. Tampan sub slain.